Hey everyone, it's Raizhen.
And Liz.
Welcome to take 3 of episode 124. So I missed a cutscene. I think. I don't know for sure, but my notes say I did. Waiting for the audio to cut off for the 100th time today. Probably won't be saying much. I'm getting really pissed off at Pinnacle Studio right now.
We can report to His Majesty tomorrow.
I'll return to the castle. Please come to the audience hall tomorrow.
Okay. The rest of you, make yourselves comfortable in the manor. I'm going...
Yeah, whatever, Luke.
Tear! Tear!
Mew, what is it?
I have to tell you a secret.
Secret? What are you talking about?
I can't tell you, Master.
Of course you can't. That's the point of a secret.
Okay, I'll listen. You go get some rest, Luke.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Pretty much.
I'm going to disappear. I wonder when. How much time do I have?
Blink of an eye.
I'm here. Come in.
Better not be Tyr.
Luke.
Of course it is.
Oh, it's you. What's with the serious look?
Better not have spoiled the truth about him disappearing.
Is it true your
Nah,
phenoms are
of course he did.
separating?
I'd care more if I hadn't seen this like 50 times from screwing up.
Mew, he told me what you and the Colonel had discussed.
That little... Damn it.
Yep, that sucks.
How is your condition? Will you get better?
Nope.
Nope.
The doctor said it was too
Gonna
late.
die just like everyone else.
No.
Eventually.
Tyr, please keep this between us. The only other one who knows is Jade.
Well, Mew does too.
Do you intend to keep them in the dark?
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure Mew will tell them all.
My condition won't change whether I tell them or not. There's no need to worry them.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Got nothing better to
I'm going
do.
to die. I want to enjoy the time I have left.
That's logical, I guess.
No, that's not it. I'm scared. If I tell everyone, they'll treat me differently. And every time they do, I'll be reminded that I'm going to
This
die.
headboard has a hole in it.
I noticed that.
Luke, you're shaking.
No, he's just breathing.
I'm a
They
cat.
couldn't be bothered to animate
I'm already
that.
like this now. If the others knew, I'd never stop shaking and crying. I'd crawl into a little shell. So I figure, at least while I'm around them all, I can pretend it's going to be okay.
Guess that sounds
You
like a plan.
idiot.
Yeah, no kidding. I really am. Sorry to worry you, Tyr.
Okay. But please, don't ever hide anything from me again.
Okay. I won't.
Did it cut off again? No? Good. Yeah. Useless skit. Okay. Now we have to go to the castle. I better make sure I don't frickin' miss anything this time. No, I'm just supposed to go to the castle. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm supposed to go in here. Unless I didn't miss a scene and I'm just going crazy. We're redoing this for no reason. I don't know. I can't even think straight. I'll double check.
Your Grace, an emissary of the new Order of Lorelei has arrived at the castle.
So, they've come. Luke, I'm going to the castle. I want you to come as well.
No, I guess I didn't miss anything. Just wasting my time then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's go to the castle.
Oh well. Maybe it won't cut off and it'll at least be easier to edit. Oh look, it's Largo. He's always the one sent as an emissary. Why is that anyway?
Maybe he's the weakest of them.
Well, he did get one-shotted by a gimped Jade, so...
Largo?
I am here as an emissary of the new Order of Lorelei.
Maybe he volunteered.
How will you answer
I have no
Master
idea.
Rose?
Sure gets around.
How? No one seems to know. What, do they fly everywhere? Do you have a rear?
No, there's only 2 ships, and Ash has the other one.
Therefore, we
It was supposed to be a joke.
I was answering seriously.
It's supposed to be a joke and a reference to the other game.
I know.
That as a declaration
I'm
of
sorry,
war
I'm not in a very
against the
jokey
new Order
mood.
of Lorelei.
We have
I at
no
least
desire to
tried.
fight.
All I have. Yeah, it was very funny.
However, know that if our land or people are threatened, we will respond in kind.
By sending Luke after you.
Do you understand what this means, boy? Scion of Lorelei.
Aren't you supposed to be talking to the king?
In erasing the replicas at the Tower of Rem, you've brought about a new conflict. The score is a fearful thing.
There it goes. Back to this cutscene. Now that my audio's working
That's
again.
sophistry. To begin with, both of my sons are alive.
Can we go for part 3, the trifecta? Come on, cut off!
Is it? We both know that a score of
3 times the
extinction
charm.
was written
I had it cut
on
off
7 phone
in
stones.
20 seconds once. It's my record. See if
We'll
we
build a
hit
future
the
where
record
people
this time.
survive. We won't let you destroy the
Oh, I
world.
can't see the time. Oh
It's
yeah,
in
I
the bottom
can.
corner.
Nope, didn't make the record.
And we'll do the same.
It's not the
I went an hour and a half
You
once
are
without it
a
cutting
man
off.
who persists in clinging to the
Those were
score.
good times.
According to your logic, you're walking the path.
Oh yeah, there's some shit going on here.
I have pledged my sword to one master alone. Never forget that.
Yeah. Just breathe fire on him, Mew. Why don't you just stab him in the back right now?
Van.
Van is gathering his strength somewhere, isn't he?
Even if he's not an Eldrant, we shouldn't know that and we should assume he is.
Luke, I apologize for the matter of the miasma. But I was struck by the spirit of your resolve in the face of death.
Not at all.
We can no longer avoid conflict with the new Order of Lorelei. Please come to my room later with Natalia.
Yeah.
I believe now is the time to hold strong our hearts and reveal the truth.
Your Majesty.
Father? Father, what is it?
Largo's your father.
I have something to tell you.
No!
Your real parents.
Pretty much.
It's like Star Wars, except
My
not
real
as
mother
dramatic.
was Nanny's daughter.
Less hand chopping.
Yes.
And falling.
Sylvia. But I presume you do not know of
And
your
less
father.
force. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Nanny
Less
doesn't
little
have full
bacteria
force
things.
anymore.
Bacteria thing.
Megadio chlorides, or the fuck they're called.
What?
Your father was a mercenary.
Don't you remember the ridiculous bullshit explanation in episode 1 where they tried to explain the Force? Where it was just a bunch of bacteria?
No. I haven't seen that in forever.
Good. You should wipe it from your memory.
That movie is pretty terrible, I do have to admit.
He's alive?
That was the worst one.
Yes. Natalia.
That's saying
be
a lot.
strong and listen.
The first 3 are classics.
I feel I must tell you about your father because
I
of
mean,
the
like,
situation
the
we now
third.
face.
I know, it's very fucking confusing.
And then the next one's gonna be, what, 30 years in the future? And Disney really
It'll be
thinks...
terrible.
And Disney really thinks they're gonna do a good job?
It'll be fucking terrible.
And George Lucas isn't even doing anything.
Good.
With them.
Good. Get rid of his ass.
It's J.J. Abrams. It's the guy who directed the Lost series.
Oh god. It'll be
So,
so ridiculous.
he's also the same guy who also is doing the Star Trek movies right now. If I'm not correct.
Well,
to be honest, I guess those are...
if it's anything like Lost, it's hopeless.
Well, he didn't write the show. I think he just directed it. Although
Yeah,
he might
well-
have co-read it. I don't know.
Luke, this is some kind of...
Oh yeah, by the way, Largo's your father.
We already said that.
He's also, the black smoke monster.
No,
And the whole thing is a dream.
That was Locke.
He confirmed it himself.
Locke was the black smoke
No, he
monster.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It was all a dream. None of it happened.
Well, supposedly they were really alive.
Oh, bullshit. The ending is like...
I never saw the finale, remember?
Yeah, well...
You taped it for me, but I never saw it.
I know, we taped it for you.
Well, whatever.
Well,
DVR'd it.
believe me, I'm not spoiling anything for you because nothing that happened earlier in the show means a damn thing.
The show really did go all over the place at the end with the time traveling and the nosebleeds and all that.
None of it happened.
None of it made any sense. Even though that's when all my favorite parts of the TV show happened.
None of that happened, Liz.
But they
they died in the plane crash.
No.
Yes, they
the
died.
writers came out and said they were alive.
Then they retconned it because the ending was so terrible. No, in the end of the last episode stated that they died in the plane crash.
Then why would they come out and say that?
Because people were pissed. They're like, we spent all this time watching the show and they just all died in the beginning and none of it meant anything. And they were just in some weird heaven-like place the whole time. That was the show, and then they had such a huge backlash that they were like, no, they died after they escaped the island. So it's like, oh, so you mean the second half of the seasons were all worthless then?
Really, yeah.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
Well, that's when they, like, time traveled and
So,
shit.
I thought there was a cutscene if you went in here during this part, but I don't think there is. I think I'm just losing my damn mind.
You have to talk to that guy, remember?
I know, but that's not until after the thing where you're without the port. Sorry, I vaguely remember something being here, but I was wrong, apparently. Oh well.
That guy.
Yeah, no, but that's not yet.
Then why did you come back here?
Because I thought I missed a cutscene there. That's why I re-recorded the episode.
For the 5th time.
Well, I was also kind of hoping that the audio wouldn't cut off because it's really annoying to attach 2 files and line up to one single audio track. Doing that for every episode adds up, actually. Delays me. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, a ridiculous amount of time to do all this editing. Well, so far so good. Sorry, I made you waste your time. But at least it wasn't as much of a waste as Lost. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you watch the show all
No,
the time?
the other show that was a complete waste of time was Kyle XY. Anybody who watched that show would know exactly what I'm talking about. The ending of that show was absolutely terrible. Terrible.
Natalia.
They leave the show on a cliffhanger and that's it.
Here, princess.
Doesn't he have like a sister or some
No,
nonsense?
no. The guy that was working with him all the time was his brother or something ridiculous, and that's it. That's the finale, and the show just ends. And the ABC Family just ends the show.
I think they canceled it.
They did. They canceled it, and they ended it terribly.
What good will it
No
do
explanations or anything. It was a good show. And actually, people on that show have bounced off and... made careers out of themselves. Like, I think,
My wife, Sylvia.
the woman who played Kyle's quote-unquote sister, she's been in a lot of movies and shows. She's been in a lot of stuff.
When I
But-
got home,
Yeah,
either
I don't know.
Sylvia
I'm
or
sorry we're ignoring the game, but
I finally
We've done this
knew
like
what
4
people
times.
meant
Annoyed
when they had a
and-
bad feeling.
Lost interest.
I'm tired of fighting with Pinnacle.
Blood red.
Tired of fighting with technology at this point.
But I couldn't
And
find
it's
Sylvia.
really demotivating when
You see the same thing over and over and over again.
I can't get any shit to work properly, so, you know, I'm not exactly motivated to do this right now.
In this harbor. Sylvia was hysterical when her newborn child was taken from her. She killed herself.
So, yeah, this is why Largo hates the score, because it
Sylvia's
killed
body
his
was
wife,
weak,
essentially.
But the score said we would have a child.
Yeah, so that, Engelbert and the Queen there, I don't even know if they gave her a name, but so they could take, the child and make it Natalia. Or pretend that it was Natalia. Of course, how people would not be like, why does she have blonde hair? I have no idea. Because 2 people with... What color is Engelbert's hair?
It's like a grayish color, so it probably was brown or something.
Yeah, that's what most said. It's like brown and green-eyed, except she's blonde and blue-eyed. Which...
Never happens.
2 people with brown hair and green
It
eyes
doesn't
can't
happen.
give you blonde and blue eyes. It just physically can't happen.
Translated into human words.
And if Moe's knew that, they apparently have some knowledge of genetics, so...
Sylvia's horrible death was predetermined. I hate
It's like they didn't even, like, dye her hair or anything. It's
The
weird.
only way it would happen is if the gene, what is that called? Your like recessive gene.
Yeah, but...
That's the
that
only way it
wouldn't-
would happen.
The blonde wouldn't
It's-
be a recessive gene. I mean, I think blonde is a recessive gene, but it's not on brown hair.
But if you always end at the
That's
same
That's the
think
only
so.
way it would
no matter
happen.
what path you take.
Is if the dominant
Maybe
gene
it's-
got overruled by
maybe it is
recessive
a-
gene somehow.
Well, I don't know.
That's how it would
I
happen.
don't remember
Then
genetics
free
that
will.
much.
Blonde isn't dominant. It's the darker hair is, I think.
Yeah, it is. Darker hair is
The end
dominant.
is the same.
So if
Even
somehow it
without
could have
readings
happened.
of the score,
I don't think so.
this
Yeah,
planet will
it
keep
could've.
its own memory and
You know what?
man's vision of destroying
Largo's
the
giving a
score
very
is
emotional,
destroying
heartfelt
Lorelei.
speech. You should be crying in tears right now.
Why aren't you?
I don't care.
He will earn the right for all living things to build their own
We still have to do
future.
one more.
We
Again.
already
I
know.
believe in that
We've been
ideal
naked still.
and have chosen to join him.
Sorry. We have to always do 5.
Remember this.
We don't always have to do
Your
5.
methods are
Yeah,
too
but it puts
weak.
it at a nice number.
Well, you only upload like once a week lately.
I do 2 a
Wait.
week.
You're my...
Father!
Princess Natalia, my beloved daughter is no more. She was taken.
I think there's something wrong with your mouth there.
years ago.
If what he said is true, then as long as the planet's memory
Yeah, so this is
exists,
why Van really doesn't give a damn what happens to
future
everyone
we choose
else.
will always arrive
or
at a
this
single
world.
conclusion.
Or the Outer Lands,
Or
which
anything.
are now in the cliff off, technically, but...
Is that why
Yeah,
Van
pretty
is trying
much.
to erase the originals? To entrust the future to a new humanity of replicas beyond the planet's
Yep.
memory?
Even if that's true? Even if that's true, the originals still die, right?
Yeah.
The Commandant's plan won't save the people of this world.
Makes me wonder if Van planned on replicating
Now,
himself
calm
and then
down.
dying.
The most distraught person here is no doubt Natalia.
I don't know.
Natalia, let's go back to the castle for now. His Majesty is worried about you.
Father,
Natalia, I was so worried about you.
Can I get to the side quest, please?
I knew that
But that's
was
long,
painful for
too.
you.
Yes,
you
but
don't
at
have
least
to
it's
suffer
new.
anymore.
Interesting.
But we just saw it.
There's more than just that one.
You need not stand in the front lines against the new Order of Lorelei any longer.
Father, why?
Just sit on the sidelines like a good
Your
little
journey was
princess.
as an emissary to arrange
Has
a
there
summit
ever
on
been
the
a princess who
Royal
just
score.
sat on the sideline?
I don't know.
Well, except for like really early on.
You fulfilled your duty. Why must you fight your own flesh and blood?
Got nothing better to do.
Precisely because we share that blood. Some things must be over.
So you're supposed to kill people you're related to because you're related to them.
That totally makes sense.
What?
Natalia!
No, I don't know.
I think it's black hair that they have in that picture.
That's brown.
Perhaps
Oh,
we
it
should
is.
fight. But
It's very.
The
It's a
others
dark.
also
It
know
almost
Largo
looks
is
black.
my
It's
father.
very brown.
it won't be any easier for them. I don't know what I should do.
Well, we can start by killing your father.
Natalia, I don't think you need to make a decision right
Of course
away.
she does.
It will take time for the new Order of Lorelei to prepare for
I don't
battle.
think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right now, Ash should be searching for Master Van.
Why wouldn't he be on Eldrant?
And we have to stop the planet storm.
I don't understand. I mean, I know where he
It's that
is,
time to
but...
think things over.
Whatever. I just don't know why they wouldn't make the assumption that he's in the one place we can't reach because of the damn planet storm.
I'll go. Let me think there with you.
Okay.
Very well. Be careful.
Wait, we're supposed to go back to the gates? Is that what they said? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is brown hair. Aw, Natalia's so cute. Alright, yeah. Yeah, let's go. So for some reason, you have to leave and then come back to talk to freaking Ingobert. Which... I don't know why. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Yulia City. So since I'm right here, I might as well talk to freaking Ingobert. Again. This triggers the learn more about Natalia's past.
That's brown.
It's very brown.
It's actually a reddish brown. But it's brown.
Alright, we will do that. I like Largo's backstory, though, in all honesty.
Now we have to go back to the manor, right?
Yep. I'm gonna end it in this episode and start another one, so... do that, and, well, it's Raizhen.
And less.
Alright, bye.